I was sitting here thinking about, no, I wasn't thinking about nothing. I was listening to someone say how people resonate with each other. That's good. She triggered something inside of me that I've been wanting to explain. Resonating with people resonating together, even sweeps. Like, that also shows, like, when you got lovers, married or not, you notice something off. You notice they act different, they move different. They act different, they move different. They to my north. They act different, they move different. And it's alright, let's look at twin flame. This person was supposed to be with you. You can, when you notice stuff like that, it's easy to say that, okay, these are the ancestors. This is the ancestors. Ancestors swap. So you got this group of ancestors, and they act like this. Then you got a lower vibration of ancestors, and they act like this. So this person kept cheating on you with this person, and this person here, I like to use sex for an example. And this person here, or I can use appeals. This person here, this person is more appealing to the person they're supposed to be with. So this person keep dating this person that's more appealing behind the back of this person they're supposed to be with. Over time, this person start to notice that this person is acting different. And in their head, in their physical realm, they're gonna be like, well, they're gonna start arguing because of, sex, or we ain't doing enough, this and that. It could be anything. But the problem is that God seen everything. So God, uh, uh, knife, they call it knife y'all, because y'all was supposed to be together, twin flame maybe, or whatever. Y'all was supposed to be together, been together a long time, and they connected y'all together. Well, the knife comes as a spiritual knife, and it cut y'all apart. And when it cut y'all apart, it started attaching that person with that person. So now these two people are more acquainted with one another. They are more like, cause I blame my ancestors when they left me, and I seen them do this, and I thought it was something that they had personally involved with the person, but that wasn't it. They was the one doing the knifing and reconstruction and remodifying, and that's what take years. It take years. If it's a twin flame, it's gonna take years, 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying? Because they gotta adjust when they knife you to take you apart, and then y'all share gifts. They gotta take the gifts out, put the gifts over here, put the gifts over there, put the gifts over here, and that take a long time. You know what I'm saying? I was just using an example as music or something, but it's deeper than that. Way deeper than that. It could be as simple as a library. It ain't simple, but it is. But it could be a library. Y'all share library and stuff like that. So y'all share common ground, and that's what take in the spiritual. That's what's going on when it take years. In the physical, you got the divorce, you got arguments, you got whatever. But it really ain't about that. It's about the fact that they detaching y'all, they knifing y'all, they detaching y'all, and they finna put this person with this person. So this person has descended down to this person. So that's where you get resonation from. And she knows she's beautiful. But anyway, um, So they take them apart, and that's why they start acting out of pocket. So even with friends, you say, well, yeah, he acting different all of a sudden, because that's a clear sign from the spiritual that that person is connecting more with another group of friends or a different person. And uh, for me in the streets, it's best to pay attention to back when I was coming up in the streets. It's best to pay attention to that, because these people might be plotting on you at this rate, because if they still hang with you and they really don't deal with you, you'll know if you go around them and them people, because they're going to front on you, you know? So they detach themselves from you and they reattach to somebody else. Uh, and then like for me, I keep saying, I'm in my north node, but they got me trapped in my south node. For me, when it's south node and north node, I'm saying south node is negative, north node is positive. That's it. They're more of the negative, and I'm more in the positive, so it's nobody to hang with. You know, I'm more um, of a builder, driven to do my own thing, to motivate. You know, I create jobs. I don't go get a job. I'd rather create jobs than to go get a job. Stuff like that. I like cleansing. I like to notice my flaws, and on my spare time, I like to work on my negative habits, my issues, whether they're internal or external. I like to work on myself, and I don't like to project what I like to do on other people. You know, I'd rather for you just see me evolve. And if you want to evolve, evolve. If you don't, you don't. I utilize negative energy to evolve. I had to learn that in this situation. They kept me looped in. It's constant loop. And then when this movie and whatever this is, it just made it even worse to deal with, because they added more. Don't feed them then. You know, we need them to act up. Don't feed them. And it's like they get their money and they go off with their men or whatever they got going on, and they keep me in this loop. And these people that they paying to not feed me, not do this, do this, do this, torture, and then people still doing it, they're getting paid for it. But I was already in a situation when I was born anyway, so it's like it was like that on top of what I got going on. It comes with being a sacrificial baby. I just wrote it off as it comes with that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, uh, so what they do is, uh, like a lot of these people, especially the new energy, they were supposed to come to me and help me out. They didn't. They chose something that was more appealing, and the same thing happened with them. Okay, well, you're not gonna get this. See, okay, now what come with this higher vibrational answer? I'm up here with Jesus now. I'm up here with God now. So whatever comes with all that light, that we taking that back, and we're gonna give you the whatever you descended to, whatever that person is of. You gonna have to share that. You can't get this. Like the women that belong to me, before they start descending, is absolutely gorgeous, perfect in every way. But once they start descending and going with the world, when you become of the world instead of just in the world, they descend you from one group of ancestors to the next group of ancestors. That's why I could tie me personally. I guess y'all just too into your books and too caught up in the box. That's why it ain't no, with me, it ain't no Buddha. I talk about Buddha and all that. I know these people purpose. I know what they really use for. I know for a fact, because I'm chosen. That's why I say that's when I say I'm chosen, because y'all be trying to send messages saying, or y'all be throwing hints saying, you know what I'm saying, oh, he like this, he like that. No, I know what these people are used for. Y'all made it out like y'all did. Y'all just worship everything God bring. You are God, you know. But God brought us here. God put us here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was a higher being that put us together, put all this together. And so even Jesus said it too, you know. So that be y'all problem. But, you know, really you worship money though. It's like somebody, the devil always try to throw y'all off. Because really, y'all worship money because it's in your lifetime. Like these people are not here that you blaming. And you might be dancing around and making faces for them and stuff like that. But hell, whatever you dancing around, probably gold. That's still money. You see what I'm saying? So it's gold you worshiping. You're going for the money. You're looking for the money. You're doing it for the money. So you worshiping money, you know. And I just know where all these other ones come from. They are your guardian angels. Them people, them are your guardian angels, you know. And your ancestors are your guardian angels, you know. It's sections in this. That's how it works. And you know, God the top dog, God the big dog, God the one to tell everybody what to do. Everybody in the universe, you know, God running it. And so my father running it. I like to say that. Yeah. Yes, you better know it, ladies out there. My father God running it. You better know it. But anyway, so it's like that's what resonation is. And that's what it look like, so it's good. You pay attention to it, because when you notice people don't resonate with you no more, they are, you can go ahead and abstract yourself, act normal. Just act normal, abstract yourself. And when it get down to it, like for me, I had to detach myself from people that I've been with for most of my life. And I just tell them, people know I act right. I just tell them, I say, God told me not to deal with you no more. And they'll be like, oh, okay. No, I don't play like God, bro. They'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah, God told me not to kick it with you, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Somebody might send somebody over here, and they might come 2 days in a row, and I say, God, who is that? And they'll be like, tell me somebody that's always they've been gaining stock of me since I was a child. Somebody said somebody to me. And so the next time I see that person, I just tell them, yeah, don't come back over here. I don't know you anyway. Just don't come around. You know, no hard feelings or nothing, but I don't know you. And just don't come around me, you know. I don't tell complete strangers, because I don't want to have to deal with that. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. I'll be like, God told me not to deal with you, you know. Um, uh, that girl, I know she did. Somebody stole one of my cats, I think. I don't know though. I thought it ran out with the other cat, but I think somebody stole. They do the most, y'all. These people. But that's another thing. Like once they detach you, it's like those people realize it, but they still realize it though. They realize it. Like if they descend these people, they realize it. They realize, oh, wait a minute, because you ain't on. You angel energy and demon energy is two different energies. Angel top dog of all of them. You know what I'm saying? So when you decide to get on demon time, don't think you're doing something. In the physical, you like, yeah, I get the car, I get this, get that, but you are really wretched. That's why it says that. It says that in the Bible. Watch it, you who are rich and wealthy, and think you are rich and wealthy, but you really wretched. So it says it's as above, so below. You gaining, you trying to get all this over here, not realize you sacrificing a lot over there. That's why I say heaven and hell. How is heaven and hell? I don't go with y'all with that, but prove it. Show me somebody in heaven over here, y'all. I've been around people with money. They put me in this, that's how I'm so business oriented. I hung with people who got something. I ain't never met a rich person, and the rich and the wealthy people ain't saying this. I know that ain't. You just looking at them like it's heaven. That ain't heaven. You better get out of here. It's more responsible for a rich and wealthy person than it is for a poor person. It's easier to be South Node than it is North Node. North Node take work, dedication, and motivation of yourself. You ain't got no motivation from a drug. You ain't got no motivation from a lover. You ain't got no motivation from something around you. You literally got an internal drive that's from God, really, and you built that with that. The motivation been gone. Without motivation, what is motivation? Is motivation even real? You know what I'm saying? Motivation about like love in reverse. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, that's an illusion. What I'm trying to say, because what motivates you? I'm doing this for my kid. Okay. I'm doing this for my lover. Okay. I'm doing this because I want a car and a house. Okay. That's all illusion though. Because you ain't doing it for yourself. So you take all that out of the equation. Is you gonna drive yourself to continue doing that? You gotta ask yourself this stuff, y'all. Wisdom ain't knowledge. Wisdom own knowledge. Knowledge is doppelganger of wisdom. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna say. And then they do stuff like when they when they get detached, they do crazy stuff, and they trying to get you under your. It ain't even about getting you under your skin. It ain't about that anymore. It's not about. It's no longer about that anymore. It's more so. It's more so. I'm mad at you. I'm just gonna do stuff till you get out of my face. I don't gotta see you and deal with you no more. And like I said, when they detached, they said they realized, like let's say they were doing drugs and stuff, but they was on my level. It was hard for people to notice that. But once they detached and went in demon mode, see, you gotta look like a demon. You feel what I'm saying? You can't look. You can't be of an angel status and look like an angel, but on demon time. See, the energy and the spiritual gonna detach you. They gonna knife you and put you with them demons, and you gonna start to look like the demons whether you sick or not. That's how we resonate. I'm just jumping off somebody. My Leon. I ain't got nothing to really talk about, bro. Me and God laid it down. I felt like we did a great job despite people stealing everything and making me invisible and claiming everything and warping the energy and then feeling sorry for us 17. Oh, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have never did it. You don't take nothing from no hyper. You let the hyper, whoever, like, what y'all trying to do now, the way y'all cipher energy, what y'all trying to do now is perverse compared to the way it was back in the day. I can prove it. The Bible. Whoever wrote the Bible, let them master that thing first and did what they had to do with it first, obviously. And then they went in and copied it, and they made sure they copied it word for word because they realized, I think it's a part in that. It's like you could curse yourself. Whoever add or take from my word curses themselves. So they knew that that Bible, everything written by that Bible was real. It was anointed by God. So it really wasn't no bad in it. But you see how they still profited? You let that person, somebody took my stuff and rearranged it and made it their stuff and then put it out as if it's my stuff or did something crazy. Cause I be getting messages. I get crazy messages, and I know that ain't me. I get messages saying I'm with a lover. I'm not with no lover. I ain't been with no lover. I mean, unless it's part of this movie. I get messages. I really can't say this because I just looked online, but I don't know. People might say, don't manifest this and that. Like somebody manifest reckless stuff. Like I don't do that. I don't. I don't manifest nothing. I don't think nothing. I think God got it. I gave my life to God. My life is completely in God's hands. I know God got it taken care of. I'm exactly where I want to be, perfectly. I'm good. I feel comfortable. I'm not scared of nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. If the world was dying, listen, that flame would have, that flame, the original flame that abandoned me, we revelations flames. So in other words, we built for revelation. We built, I mean, apocalypse, same thing though, but we built for when the revelation really hit and it's on, all the bad stuff, that's destruction. That's what we was for if we were supposed to be in this lifetime, be together. We're apocalyptic flames, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, ain't no danger on earth that I'm scared of. You just gotta know who you are on the other side. That's, yeah, I do. I'm getting out. But I'd rather for God to let me know. For sure. And I already know enough now that it ain't nothing in this world you can scare me with, period, at all. And danger to me is like Six Flags. I'm the kind of person that I be in the hood, any hood, without a gun. And I gotta be in the hood because they made sure I stayed in the hood. And then I got this test, curse, or whatever you want to call it, where people can attack me, or organizations pay people to attack me, no matter who. I'm talking about people who wanna change your gender, switch you up, people who wanna turn you into gangsters, people who wanna turn you into weakness, people who wanna put you in the mud, people, all that. You know, I had to grow up through that. So, you know, some of y'all went and got a gun just because you seen the violence outside, but they paid people to be violent to me. They paid people to do wrong to me my whole life. So when y'all hear messages like that, it's just somebody spinning it and twisting it. I never talk like that. I never talk like that. I'm a whole man. I protect my family. If I had a family with me, I protect my family. I protect my family. I don't send my family to no palaces and stuff like that. They wouldn't be going there. They wouldn't even talk to daddy about that. And then if I even hear about it, I'm gonna go to the palace. Shit, I work too hard to be the man that I am. I love who I am. I'm strong in what I do. I'm strong with God. I stand with God. And I just know God got me like I got God. And I just focus on God. I don't just read no Bibles. I don't just read no scriptures. I walk with God, bro. I walk in God. God. And I ain't no chump off neither. I'm a warrior angel for God. Don't get it twisted. Don't ever. Now, I don't want to get back. Gotta put that one back. You don't want that one. You don't want that one. Y'all, I growed up real, bro. Y'all don't care how y'all want to twist it and make it. I don't care what y'all, all these storms y'all done brought me, all these people who've been attacking me, all these organizations, all these cults, all these witches and warlocks, all these demons. I ain't fighting I ain't fighting humans. I've been past fighting humans. I've been surpassed that. That's my doppelganger. That's the dark side. That's the south node. I'm the north node. I'm the north node forced to live in the south node. You know how strong you got to be a north node living in a south node. That means I'm positive and I want to be positive, but somehow I'm stuck in a negative zone. So I'm the light. I'm the beacon. I'm the one everybody want to attack. See to it to attack, to make sure that person, try your best to get that person to get in the dark because the energy off. We need that person to vibrate low. So I always had to use these hands. I take your gun from you. Don't pull no gun out on me. If I ever get out of here, I'm telling y'all, don't pull no gun out on me. Don't even think about it. I'm a warrior angel. So something that's gonna go off, and I ain't gonna be able to control it. Don't even think about it. Don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time. And if you catch me on a good mood, you be better. I better be in a great mood. I better be in a great mood. I better be in a great mood. Because you can't even, you better go ask some of them readers, them tarot readers about me. You can't even whisper nothing bad about me. God don't play about me like I don't play about God. I stand up for God like God stand up for me. I walk it. No. But anyway, like I was saying, about the energy, that's how resonation is. That's what resonation is. That's what resonation all about. You know, so when people swapping the energy up on you, don't, you know, that's good. Because in my situation, that's what's going on. They had to detach me from this one, and they had to reattach me to another one. I might not ever meet that person, but the energy I already feel and look better. I already feel better. I feel more positive. I'm not no longer like it's things that affect me too when they do this, and I'm already thinking positive about everything, regardless. I'm not, you know, easily overthrown with the dark. It's almost completely locked up in that cage again. So it's over. I can tell somebody just detached me and unhook me and put me with somebody else. That's what I'm trying to say. That goes on with everybody in the world. That's where resonation come from. That's where it all come from. That's why people switch up because they already done been with somebody. They are being with somebody, and they done been with somebody so long. God seen through the dark. You can't hide from the moonlight. God seen from the dark. So you know what I'm saying. Uh, God went on here, your ancestors went on here and started detaching them from you and attaching them to them. So don't get in your feelings when things like this change, because when things like this change, God got something better for you.